Hello, everyone. It's been a little while since I've been on here sharing these Monday video emails, but I'm back. I've had a amazing January, and I'm now back. I've just returned from an amazing trip from in Mexico. So I wanted to come on here and share your Monday video email. So I have just come off of my monthly happy hour with my manifesting circle. It was a great meeting we just had, and I wanted to share something with you. Let me cross my legs here. And I thought it would be very important to share this subject with you because this subject has completely changed the way that I manifest in my life. And I'm going to call this meeting, what does love have to do with it? And love is an energy, of course. And love has everything to do with how we manifest, how fast we manifest in our lives. I know it definitely has shifted everything in my life since I really became aware of when when I'm either in fear or in love. And when we are loving ourselves, we become an open channel to whatever it is that we want. So I asked this question, and I would love to ask you, where do you fall short in the self-love department? I definitely had areas of my life where I would, shut myself off to being an open channel to the universe. And one of the many things that I did that I closed myself was my inner language. And healing that inner child allowed me to become an open channel to whatever it is that I have been wanting to manifest for pretty much my whole life. So your inner language, and of course in my book, I Wish I'd Known, that has changed everything for me. So do you fall short in your relationship with your inner child? The second one, which I have a funny story, is the judgment of your body. And we women, you women, we women that are, you women that are listening to this, is that we are incredibly critical to our bodies. And it is really funny because, I have been healing. I have been in this for quite a long time now. And I was in Mexico and I had this beautiful hotel room there. But the only problem is that it had pretty much the entire room was mirrors. Even when you went into the bathroom where the toilet was and the little kind of place where the shower was, it wasn't a room. It was just this whole thing was mirrors. Everywhere you went, there was a mirror. And I noticed, because this was something that I used to do to myself, on a consistent basis, was I would judge my body, even when I was in probably the best shape that I've ever been in when I was 50. And I judged my body to the point where I was exercising 2 times a day. My body was falling apart, but nothing was good enough. And I noticed those little voices were churning in there, and the whole, it was like mirrors, and then there was like dim lighting. So any like nook and cranny in my body was showing up. And what I noticed was that I became immediately aware of the stories that I was telling myself. I was like writing down the stories that I was hearing in my journal. And what I did is something that really helped me to heal that judgmental voice, because who is making these ideas of what our bodies should look like? And a mantra that I used to say over and over to myself, and I haven't used it for a while because I haven't been judging my body, was, I am light, I am love, I am beautiful. I mean, I started that over and over again throughout my stay in my kind of mirrored room. But the judgment that we make to our body creates the negative vibration. The negative vibration is what universe is, listening to or feeling within you. So we even a little bit of judgment to our bodies, we should close ourselves off. So that was something that I really had this whole week. It was like, oh my God, stop. A man must have designed the room, because women would not have done that. We would have put in lighting that would have made our bodies look, 10 years younger. So another thing that I used to close myself off to was the lack of belief in myself. And this was something that, I didn't believe in myself because I believed that I was a failure. So, I didn't believe that I could, do anything. And if I tried, if I failed, then I wouldn't be loved. So your lack of belief in yourself will close you off to the universe. And a beautiful practice is to act as if you already, that the thing that you want is already happening. You start kind of, lovingly trick your subconscious mind, and you act as if, what you want is already happening. It's called future pacing. You've heard me talk about it before. But when we can open to ourselves, when we can become that channel, the best way, one of the best ways of doing that is to believe that whatever you want is already happening. And the last thing is, this idea of being a perfectionist and constantly overdoing will shut you down, will close you off to what you actually want. And that is, perfectionism is a real sign. We think of it as a positive thing, but it actually is, something that is very limited. This idea that whatever we do has to be perfect. And there you go back to the body limitations again. The judgment of body is like, who is making these rules, these standards that we women have to follow? That's going to be a whole manifesting circle subject, because it really is kind of an epidemic, that we judge ourselves. We think we have to be perfect, because who is it that is making these standards? So it is crucial that we love ourselves unconditionally first before anything can come to us. Yes, absolutely. Small amounts of things can come to us, but when we are totally open, our channel, from the crown chakra to our root is totally open. It is not blocked by the energetic debris from limitations and negativity. We are able to manifest with greater ease, with more alignment, with this feeling like whatever we're doing is in alignment with the true person that we are. So these are some of the blocks that we experience. And the next Monday video email, I'm going to talk about what we can do to consistently open the channels. Yes, I gave you some ideas of healing your inner child, saying a mantra that is completely opposite of what you're judging your body, or how you look. I am light. My mantra was, I am light, I am love, I am beautiful. That is what I say to myself when I get into those limitations. And then of course, acting as if something's already happening. Yes, but I have four or five practices that you can do on a daily basis. And remember, when we start something, when we start a practice, it feels as if it's hard. But once we get into it and we start to make something a habit, it becomes easier. Like the whole mantra that I say to myself, that used to be very hard for me to say those beautiful things to myself. And now it just comes very naturally. So that is it for today. Couple things. I am There's going to be some more information, but this is kind of why I went to Mexico, is that I went to visit the place that I will be hosting this amazing retreat in Mexico. It's about 20 miles south of Cancun Airport. It is at a place called Chablé Maroma. It was as if I was walking into, magic, as if I was walking into a place in Bali. It was absolutely amazing. And I get to host with them, with this amazing Mayan teacher. And I'm going to be doing some of my curriculum and he will be doing some of his. It is all about food, it's about manifesting, it's about clearing, and then awakening. And everybody is available. I mean, not available, everybody is able to attend, and more information will follow. I will be releasing a Radiant Radical Richness book coming. I'm almost finished the manuscript, so that will be coming out this year. Please join my manifesting circle. I love it. I absolutely love it. I've been doing it now for almost a year and a half. I have new people coming on. I would love for you to just experience it. We had a happy hour today, or actually it'll be last week when you get this email. But it's really fun. I've met so many amazing women, and actually men come in there as well. So I'd love to have you to join that. I'm going to keep going. There's no strings. It is just people coming in and sharing their stories, which I really believe is important. Collaboration rather than competition. That's what I'm all about. So thank you for watching this. I would love to know, if you want to just reply to this email, where do you fall short in the self-love department? Love to know. Anyway, thank you for watching.